Hey there guys, Joey Cruder right here, and this is another toy review. Now, I know I pretty much promised that I was going to do like reviews for like the DC Universe Infinite Heroes, but I basically need to review this figure because it needs to be got out of the way in one night before the year is over. And you people know Christmas time coming up in one night, and before you know it, the year will be over. So, getting started with some of the new Marvel Universe reviews figures, and this time around it is for the Marvel Universe 2099 Spider-Man, or Spider-Man 2099. I basically sent it backwards, but still. Here's the little back of the package for Spider-Man 2099 and whatnot. His little read-up. All the little figures in the wave and whatnot, which is basically technically that Doc Samson, the Spider-Woman, and the Captain Marvel. Not to be confused with this guy right here, which is from the DC Universe. He's also Captain Marvel too, but still. Yeah. So I guess we got two Captain Marvels from both universes. But still. And here's how the front looks, by the way, too, when I enjoy. Very, very much good. Now, you can pretty much see when I enjoy. There's kind of a big difference between the little packages and when I enjoy. They made along the road. In terms of the bottoms are very different in my opinion. They're very, very different in the bottoms. As you can see right there. Except for Series 1. Series 1 didn't have the little Hasbro logo on it. The cards are also different too. Like in Series 1, we got like Nick Fury saying become a SHIELD agent. Series 2, which Norman Osborn basically says become an agent of Hammer. And Steve Rogers just basically said collect them all. Not very creative, Hasbro. Not very creative with that little punchline when I adjust for the little figures. I mean, because we already know to collect them all. We already know to collect them all. It's so obvious to collect them all. We already know that. So why would he need to say that? I mean, seriously, Hasbro? But getting into the little main figure point, let's take a look at the Spider-Man 2099. And whoops, he fall down. Start with the accessories that come in first. He comes with the little display base, which just says Spider-Man, which in my opinion makes no sense in one engine. If you have a bunch of Spider-Man figures, you'll basically technically get this confused with all your other Spider-Man figures in one engine. Which is why it's pretty much important to keep these little cards too in one engine, just to know which one is which. It's kind of important to keep these cards kind of. So yeah, why it says Spider-Man, I do not know. Another useless accessory in one engine is basically and technically this little web thing in one engine. Now on the little web thing, you clip it onto the arm by this part right here, instead of all the way up here. I do not know why. I hate it. It's a not likable accessory, so junk. Not useful at all. The Spider-Man 2099 is not a good looking figure itself in my opinion. It really isn't in my opinion because it's not really a Spider-Man that I'm basically familiar with. It's not a Spider-Man that I grew up with when I enjoy. Well, basically, anything you should be doing, in my opinion, all my Spider-Man is basically TV knowledge, and I'm used to growing up with the Spider-Man cartoon series, and I'm used to growing up with the Spider-Man Unlimited. I wish they would have made a Spider-Man Unlimited figure into a toy figure because that probably would have been awesomer than this figure right here. Which I never seen a game mod of that one yet. Which is very disappointing that I did not see that one. But still, it's an okay Spider-Man figure if you're a Spider-Man fan. In terms of articulation, he has the little ball jointed neck, which goes up and down and side to side, so it goes a little bit like this one in junk kind of too. And when I just say so his head can kind of tilt to the side like that kind of. He also has the little ball jointed shoulders, the little swivel in the bicep, the hinged elbow, swivel in the wrist as well too, the ball jointed torso as well, the ball jointed little leg dives, the double hinged knees as always, and swivel and pivot forward motion in the ankles. So very, very nice of this figure to have. Now normally I would do like a size comparison, but I don't have no other figures to do a size comparison other besides the little modular armor Spider-Man, Iron Man. But yeah, the one night engine. It's not really my cup of tea figure one night engine, so look for this guy right here to be one of my little future little trade or sell figures in one night engine, because this guy will be up for trades if anyone wants them. But anyway, one night engine. But the only way for trades in one night engine for this trade right here, I'm only looking for certain figures like other DC Universe Infinite Heroes or Last Airbender figures. Mostly Last Airbender figures, just to be fair. But anyways, in one night engine, what I recommend getting this guy. If you see him in stores and if you're a huge Spider-Man fan, then yes. But if you're other fans that grew up with other type of Spider-Mans, that one that wears normally red and yellow, if you're a fan of those, then pretty much pass this guy up in one night engine and pretty much pass this guy up and don't get him in one night engine. But until then, this has been Joy Dash Cooler saying his usual thing. Comment, rate, subscribe, and until then, later days.